call the One Beast.
Welcome back. Going to be doing part 2 of Crow Country. So got about an hour, so let's get into it. Right, so we just got the crank. So we got a couple of things we can do. So that's where we met the lawyer lady outside first. We use the crank. Turn it to the left. I think it was to the left because it's 1020. And then this one is to the right and it's 11:15. See the little gem pop out of his mouth like a tongue. That's where you get the idea from the devil painting of what the time is. Have it. Leave that for now because we won't get the flamethrower for a while. You can like ignore most of these for the most part, but you can take them out, especially these little things because they get in the way. They're well annoying. Right, so we got to go to the swan thing. Use the gemstone and then turn the wheel. So if you keep A pressed, that accelerates the swan, and you can direct it with the left stick and then stop it just where the break is in the fence. Broke did. Right, so back to where the pit is. Just throw that over there. And then he'd be dead. Turn the crank. Chain on. See, this is melting the resin. That's what happens to the fairy in the little theatre. The woeful mask that gets us into a new spot near where we've already been. That little green pod, you have to be careful for that because that will. Oh, I'm going to take a hit. That will shoot out poisonous gas. If you go near it, so just be careful. I'm lanky here. You can use the barrel to get rid of these so that you save ammo. So you can see that there's one of those masks there. Oh yeah, get the old map. Now crawl in here and see what's in there. Oh, this bit can be rather annoying. Supposed to shoot that. More shells, you need these later. So we got some magnum shells on that already, and we've got shotgun shells. But unlike most of this type of game, the magnum is obviously very powerful, but against the final boss, it's actually better to use the shotgun. how you do it when you're not being a donk like I did first time. There's a raven on the floor there. So the old trident will come in handy later. There is some magnum ammo somewhere. That little thing there, that can get you through the wall. There's a big one there as well. And one there. Maybe they didn't spawn in this one then. Just him giving you like little tidbits of information and, you know, taunting you a little bit because he knows who you are. Be careful going through because it will shank you. I'm sure it's just the first time that you go through. Just checking if there's a raven or a crow, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that thing there. That will spit gas if you get too close to it. You need that trap for later. is a big first aid in there. So we're going to leave that, because sometimes when you leave an area and come back, it will change what it is. Big throat. So there's like little puzzle, gives you how many times you got to shoot everything. So there's two things of ammo there, but we're going to leave them for a minute. All right, see if I can get this right. Shark, shark. Puffer fish. Dolphin. There we go. So that's shark, shark, pufferfish, dolphin. Now we reload and then pick up the ammo now. Because if you pick up ammo when you're full, or when you're next to full, you lose some. You go up here, there's usually like a really big monster up here. So aim at him and throw a grenade. It's got gas in there. We don't need that, so we'll leave that again. Another one of those machines there, that green one that gives you hints and clues and stuff if you're not sure what to do. But I don't know how many times you can use it because I haven't never used it. This guy is dodgy. It's Marv, of course. Just got to keep talking to him till he buggers off. You get a little bit more of the story, but he doesn't really give you very much because, like I say, he's dodgy. It's the only real information you get out of him, that the elevators are broke, but you can turn them back on and you can use them and whatnot. Might at some point do a more in-depth playthrough of the game with, you know, full story and everything. But when I started this yesterday, it was just, you know, like I just fancied playing. The fairy from the theatre room. Is Mr. Crow trying to get out of the bad things by saying it was my daddy, really? So this is the wall from where we were earlier, where the we got the thing for the Magnum, the laser sight. So shoot that, because you may need to come back through here later. And that. Pick up this one because the one over there should stay there. This one on the floor, it should stay there when we leave the room. Right. Let's go into the lounge first. Always try and leave the text on the screen a little bit so you can read it if you want to pause it or whatever. But this is for the arcade later on. Detective just chillaxing by the fire reading a book when there's all these horrible monsters around and people been murdered and stuff. this way. So Mr. Crow is not technically the villain. He is kind of the wrong party as well. He's been trapped into this thing, but like a lot of people, he's been corrupted by the money. There's a secret here. I can remember which one it is. Purple for grapefruit, green for lime, yellow for pineapple, red for strawberry. Purple, green, yellow, red. This is where you get the code for the map right at the beginning that I told you the number for. So there's a little thing here. You have to stand here. This is why you need the trident, because these things will only react when you have the trident. So you shoot and you spin, shoot, spin, shoot, spin. Then if you do it right, this opens. And to open this door, so you got a through. Got to check my notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So we got the silver key now. So we can go in the door back here. Thing's got like a monster in it. You can ignore it for the most part. A lot of the enemies in this you can just ignore completely. Get enough space to run around and stuff. There's an antidote on the shelf, but we don't need it because we got enough. There's 28 altogether. So there's tapes and that to watch, and talk to the maintenance guy. This guy's been here a long time. He's seen it all, but there's nothing he could have done about it. Do the play the old thing. So it's face FACE, and that opens this switch power on a little bit. So that's for the elevators. What was wrong one? These are answers for the for one of the questions on the machines in the arcade. Now we can go into the arcade. Right. Pick me notes because I don't remember exactly what ones it was again. So, so mermaid quiz. So there's different things for that. What caused the extinction of the dinosaurs is volcanic eruption. How many planets in the solar system? 9. Tallest building in the world? Sears Tower. Highest grossing film of all time? E.T. Which area of the tongue is used for tasting sweet things? The tip. What kind of food should you eat most? What type of food must you eat most of each day? And the answer is bread, cereal, pasta. What is the approximate population of Earth? 5 billion. How many countries in Europe? 34. All those answers are based on things from the 1980s. So then you leave that one like that, and then come to Dolphin Dash, and you got to jump up and get these balloons. So that's 2 on that one. Speedboat, we got to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one, got to get 8 points. So don't shoot the skulls, because that will not be good. Need a red one. Here we go. So that's the code 1248. You have to do it by getting the score on the machines. I don't know if you can win on this. I've never really tried, so what's that? It's just its eyes or something on the side of its head. I don't think you can win. Right, if you see anything like that and it's purple, shoot it, because if you go near it or you pick it up, it will explode and damage you. Ashed outside. Sounds like thunderstorm happening over where I am here. Reset the room. Too many. See, open its little mouth. It was about to hiss at me. Ugly little thing, ain't it? So there'll be. This is back in the like the dungeon bit, and there's some little enemies here, but throw that and hopefully dispatch of them. One is 0, 2, 1. So you need this acid for a little bit later. Checking that I got everything in there. If you read the thing on there, it tells you what you know what you're looking at, what you know, what the prisoner is and what their proportions would be, because you can see them as well for a, you know, brief second. So then the next one is snake. So it's 0, 0, 1, 2. Next one is a wolf. 4, 0, 1, 2. This one is Cyclops. 2, 2, 1, 1. It's this one back here. So carrying full amounts of shotgun shells right now, so we'll have to remember that for later. And then there's one more to go through, which is Ophelia. So it's 2, 2, 1, 2. And then that's not in this room, that's back in the crypt. We'll run around this big tub of goo. I'll get them to come over this way. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to leave it there for now, folks. I'll be back to continue this later on. So, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.